gnarliest cooking vlog around. Week 30. Oh yeah. And this week we have a kind of weird thing going on in the name because it's like my recipe and I couldn't think of a name for it. So you might be wondering what on earth a tofu thingymabobber is. Well, it's like a meatball, but it's not meat. And it's quite interesting. So you'll see what it is. We'll serve about 6 to 8 people depending on how much you feel like having. So other than tofu we need a few other things, including 1 cup of lentils. So first we have to get that cooked. If you want to, you can get lentils in a can, but I couldn't really find that, so I'm going to have to cook them, which is extremely simple to do. All you do is you put it in the pot, and then you cover it with water, and then you put it on medium for about half an hour or so, which means we have half an hour to kill. Die! Die, you stupid time! I'm killing you! Oh my, what have I done? So, now that half an hour has somehow been killed, we can start preparing the other ingredients. We're going to start by blending up 2 onions and a few cloves of garlic in a shredder-mabobber, like they were something that need a lot of shredding. So now you turn on the stove and cook all the onions for a few minutes. So in the time the onions are doing, we'll get out the other ingredients. We need a can of tomato paste, a small can like this, soy sauce, and we also need a bunch of herbs, like a lot of maybe cilantro or parsley, and then we need like 4 slices of bread, and preferably you can use the end slice of the bread, because you know, no one likes the end slices. So pretty much, for the rest of the ingredients, we're going to be using the shredder-mabobber because mine is tiny. I have to do it in a bunch of different loads. But you want to shred together the bread and the herbs, and then you want to drain all the water from the lentils and shred that too, and then put it all in a bowl. So once you've done all the shredding of mabobber, then you put the onions in. Whee! So now we need to add a small can of tomato paste and also a few tablespoons of soy sauce. Then you gotta mix it all around a lot, like a boss, or like it was something that needed a lot of mixing. And of course, I couldn't call my recipe tofu thingymabobber if it didn't have the tofu in it. So add about 1 pound, which is like, it should be a whole thing. If you're a normal person, you buy a normal size. But then you get out a masher-mabobber and you mash it in with the rest of the stuff, like it was something that needed a lot of mashing. So once everything is mixed up, we can start making them into kind of meatballs like this, but without the meat. So try and make as many as you can with the mix thingy. By the way, if you feel like eating this raw just because, oh no, you're weird, go ahead because you won't die unless someone poisons it or something. I don't know.
Yay!
Now turn on the stove and wait for it to heat up. So, like always on the green beanie here, we're going to season the pan by putting some oil on it and then rubbing it around with a paper towel. To test if it's hot, hold the pan 1 millimeter from your face. If you're wearing cool shades when you take it off, then it's good. So now, of course, we gotta put the tofu thingy-mabobbers on the pan. And so pretty much, once you put them all on, you just want to brown them on all the sides. So it should be about 15 minutes total. So pretty much, you want to be careful with them so they don't fall apart. But you just want to they shouldn't stick, if you did it correctly. And yeah, basically, just brown them on all the sides, like a boss. So I'm going to serve these on a wrap with some raw spinach and fat-free sour cream. If you want to, be creative. You can serve it with what you feel like. You can use them as a meatball substitute in some other recipe, or you can just not eat them and juggle them around all day if you could juggle. If I could juggle, I wouldn't stop juggling. But anyway, it's up to you. Then serve it like a boss. And that was another recipe brought to you by the Green Beanie. This serves about 6 to 8. Remember to like this video and check out some of my older videos if you like food. And of course, remember to subscribe. Every time someone subscribes, ski season gets a little bit closer. And if summer is your favorite season, get out of here!
Conquer our goals and right what is wrong. I believe that we can stay true.
This tofu is so interesting. Oh my god.